is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. We're waiting for the 5 lights. Yes! Yes! Let's go!
And you never know, John, you and your profession just might recognise that we are a good side.
We got the whole world in our hands, we got the whole wide world in our hands, we got the whole world in our hands, we got the whole world in our hands. We got the best team in the land, we got the best damn team in the land, we got the best team in the land, we got the whole world in our hands. There's Tony and Robbo and Martin O'Neill, the Spider and Needham, they'll never yield. There's Archie, the Gamble, all over the field. We got the best team in the land. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. There's Colin and Withy and Larry Lloyd too. McGovern and Bertie, they're pushing them through. And Peter, the keeper, with nothing to do. We got the best team in the land. We're gonna win everything. So stand up and sing for Fluffy the King. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got
Thank you very much. Welcome to the next episode, the 5th episode, I think, of the Nottingham Forest Road to Glory Peds Master League, modded, of course, by thanks to our friends at Virtua Red. By the way, this is episode number 5, and 3 more crucial games to come. We go to Bristol City next for a big clash at Ashton Gate. Then Cardiff comes to the City Ground in our middle match, and then we've got another Midlands derby as West Bromwich Albion are the visitors, or we visit rather West Bromwich Albion. We go to the West Midlands from the east. So 3 crucial games. West Brom, of course, being up in the top 2, we need points against them, but we also need points against the other 2 teams. Of course, we can't discount Bristol City, and we certainly can't discount Cardiff City at our peril. So it should be an interesting game. So let's get over to the first of those 3 games, and to Ashton Gate, where we took on Nigel Pearson's Bristol City. Could we keep our good record going against Pearson's side? Let's find out. Well, here we are at Bristol City. Difficult place to come to, Ashton Gate, as Nottingham Forest, unbeaten so far, in 3rd position in the Championship, look to keep their good record going against the Bristol City side, who are a very good outfit on any given day. It's a cold evening here in the West Country, but it's still an atmosphere that is white hot. Nottingham Forest know another victory would keep the pressure on Sheffield United and West Brom at the top of the table, knowing that they have to play West Brom 2 games from tonight. Bristol City line up with Naki Wells and Chris Martin up front, strike marksmen who've been very prolific. Watch out for Matty James, the former Leicester man, in midfield as well. Nottingham Forest are unchanged. So it's as you were. It's still 6 players carrying yellow cards, but it's still a very good side that Ferguson is putting out, and they're going rather well in the Championship. Should be a cracker, this one tonight. It's happened in the first quarter of an hour, but things can pick up very easily here. Here's Lowe for Forest. Arter to Lowe. Oh, he done well, Lowe. Was deflected. Corner kick to Nottingham Forest. Gabriel Perez to float it into the mixer once again. Drager with a rather ambitious volley that goes wide. Arter. Here's Mario. Still Mario Balotelli. It's a decent cross towards Laxalt, who can get the shot in. And he was close, but wide. Williams. Figueiredo did well there. He man actually sent off for Forest this season. Here's Balotelli with 10 minutes of the first half to go. It's Danny Welbeck! 1-0. Slammed into the back of the net. Whiplash shot from Danny Welbeck, and Nottingham Forest take the lead. Alex Ferguson gets the seal, gives it the seal of approval on the touchline there. And it's Mario Balotelli, so normally the goal scorer, who turns provider here for Danny Welbeck, and it's an unerring finish past O'Leary and into the back of the net. Here it is now. Look at that, just too good. 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, 8 minutes before the break. It's out. Welbeck, good save. Maxwell playing a good ball through. Welbeck then with the shot, and O'Leary positioning himself very, very well indeed. 3 minutes into the second half, it's still Bristol City 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Low. Lost protected everybody. Welbeck. Rodriguez through, and across. Oh! Well, only Balotelli will know how he's missed from 3 yards here. It's easier to score than to miss. Drager put a beautiful cross in there. Balotelli has managed from 3 yards to hit the angle of post and bar. Williams for Bristol City. Free kick to the Robins. Referee wants words with Drager here. Challenge on Williams. Yeah, he gets him there, Drager. I think another Boris player coming there to finish him off for good measure. Anyway, Matty James is going to take the free kick Hits the wall. It's a poor free kick if I'm being totally honest. Gabayo. Still Gabayo. And still Gabayo. Williams. And still going Williams. Straight up Bryce Samba. We'll play 10 minutes in the second half. It's the first real threat that Forest have had on their goal. Here's Gomez. Gomez with the shot. Brilliant save by O'Leary. Another good save. One of his very best here from Nottingham Forest. And he finished with a whiplash shot, which O'Leary did very well to palm behind. Williams. Martin. Mickey Wells. Chris Martin again. Joe Wallow stopping him there. Welbeck. Gomez again making a good run and will get the shot off. Oh, and O'Leary couldn't hold it, and it's gone in for the second one. 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. And the unbeaten record looks set to continue. And they needed a bit of luck on this one here. It's a terrific shot by Gomez, there's no doubt about that. But could O'Leary have done better? Probably could have done. But Fergie won't care. He's signed a 2 up and on their way to another 3 crucial points, which will keep the pressure on the top 2. Sheffield United and West Bromwich Albion in the Championship. There's the shot. Well, the goalkeeper should save it for me, that one. But Forest, as I say, won't care. They're 2 up now. And what could City got left in the tank? Here's the substitute, O'Dowda. Good save. Good effort from Kamal O'Dowda. Bryce Samba, not for the first time this season, called into making a very important save there to keep Nottingham Forest heads above water. Here's Naki Wells. And his shot on the turn, well held by the keeper. We're nearly at the end of the game here. It's been a workmanlike performance, not Finch's Forest. It didn't need to be really in the end, as the final whistle is bolted by the referee. So Nottingham Forest take another 3 crucial points here away from Ashton Gate here today. Goals from Danny Welbeck and Gomez either side of half time, proving the difference. And Fergie's unbeaten league run with Forest goes on for at least another week. It's finished here at Ashton Gate on a very cold night. It's a good news for Nottingham Forest. It's finished Bristol City 0, Nottingham Forest 2. Yes, a very good result that for us, because we needed that one. Bristol City are a very good side, and we know how good they can be. Bristol City, Nigel Pearson knows what he's doing in that division. He's got teams out of that division before, so Ferguson knew how difficult it was going to be, and so it proved in the end. But it was a very workmanlike performance, I must say, from ourselves. And we gave no quarter and no respect, and that was it. You know, we just went there, showed no mercy. The second goal was a bit of a lucky one, if I'm being totally frank. But that said, you've got to get the luck. Anyway, the other scores: Stoke City 0, Swansea 0, Sheffield United 4, Coventry 2. So Sheffield United stay top. Bournemouth 2, Fulham 0. Blackburn Rovers 1, Millwall 0. And Hull 1, Middlesbrough 4, so another good result there for Middlesbrough. Cardiff 0, QPR 0. West Brom stays second after a 1-0 win over Huddersfield Town. Derby County 3, Barnsley 0. Birmingham 3, Luton Town 1. Peterborough United 2, Preston North End 0. Blackpool 2, Reading 4, so a good result there for Reading And Peterborough there, as you getting their first win of the season against Preston North End, and moving them off the bottom. But we stay third, 4 points behind the leader Sheffield United, and 2 behind second place West Brom, who are the team in our sights. Bournemouth, Bristol City and Reading now make up the playoff places. Peterborough off the bottom but not out the bottom 3. Coventry City and Barnsley are joint rock bottom of the table. In fact, Barnsley are rock bottom on goal difference. So the championship, that's just starting to take shape now, and it's anyone's race. And we play another playoff chasing team in the next game in a few minutes time, and we have to sort out a little bit of transfer business. But Cardiff City, Sean Morrison, the manager, he's a very good manager, and Ferguson knew that this game was going to be a tricky one in terms of getting 3 points. Even at home, nothing was guaranteed. But Forest, I'm sure from Alex Ferguson's point of view and from the series point of view, it's been good that we've made a good start to the series. But as I said, we are still in third place, and we are behind as we negotiate the transfer bid for Ryan Yates. We want a higher bid for him, but we are still well behind in terms of the promotion rate, and we need to really pick up more points. So we needed 3 points really in the next game at home to Cardiff to keep the pressure on the top 2. Could we keep that unbeaten record going, or would it be one of those days where it would just be Cardiff State? Let's find out. Well, here we are. Big opportunity now for Forest to really take 3 more points and keep that automatic promotion hunt going. Cardiff City, their opponents, lying in 7th place. Same 11 again for Forest. It's been a very consistent selection for Forest so far in Alex Ferguson. But how long can this unbeaten run continue? They come up against the Cardiff side. They look really good for Sel and Moore, the 2 strikers. Watch out for Volks and Marlon Pack in there. And they're playing 5 at the back with Alex Smith is behind them in goal. Pack. Vassell. And he's away from Gomez here, Vassell. This could be real problems here for Forest. It's Cardiff City going forward, and it's Vassell who's puts it wide. The only opportunity for Cardiff to take the lead in this game, and it came so mighty close. So again, Drager. Oh, Volks has stolen that away. Finding it once more towards Vassell. Gomez. Oh, he's gone on a good run, Gomez. That's a good cross. Balotelli's header. Oh, it's not normal that Mario Balotelli doesn't finish the job off like that. It's a wonderful cross, but he just couldn't direct the header goalwards. Max out. Gomez. Fox, not for the first time, stopping him. Figueiredo had to get there, otherwise Vassell was in for a one-on-one with Bryce Samba. And instead it's Forest now in the 33rd minute. There's the cross. Welbeck was there. Moore trying to get it away. Flint will clear. Here's Pack. And Insel. And here's Kiefer Moore. And here's Vassell. Took it down beautifully on the chest. Can he turn? Looks as if Vassell can turn. And he shoots over the top. It's been Cardiff's half so far, you've got to say. You've got to give the honours here in this first half to Cardiff City. They haven't come to the City ground to make up any numbers. They've really gone for it, Steve Morrison's side. Welbeck. Break for Axelt. Now Balotelli. Axelt in there to win the second ball. Does well. It's Danny Welbeck. He's the nearest Forest have come without scoring in this first half. Axelt not giving up there, leaning into Welbeck, whose shot was just narrowly wide. So we're back underway then at the City ground. No changes from either side. Forest attacking the Trent end. This is Balotelli. Mario Balotelli and wide. They just haven't hit the target at all, Fergie's men, this afternoon. An encouraging start to things in the second half anyway for them. Shot was there, but wide of the target. Beginning now for Cardiff, ball not forward towards Moore, who's stolen in, and a penalty is going to be given for Cardiff. Figueiredo with the challenge. Forest are complaining, but I think this is a very clear-cut penalty. Ball defeating Worrell, and Moore outwitted Figueiredo, who brought him down. And Volks has a chance from 12 yards to beat Samba from the spot. And he does! 1-0 Cardiff. And Forest are on course for their first defeat of the season. Well, there's no doubt about the penalty. Definite trick there on Moore. And Volks kept his head. Beat Samba, and it's Cardiff City who started this match in 7th place. They could end up in the playoffs if they get this one, win this one today, and they're 1 up. Balotelli, Zach out. He's got that in well. That's a good cross, and a header saved, and it's kicked off the line practically. Drager. Cross comes in, but it's too close to Smith. He's made a good save there. 9 to play. Balotelli gets in on the left. Cardiff hanging on here, what could be a really famous victory for them. It's Balotelli now with the shot across the face, hit the defender. It's only half cleared, low. Then he'll bombard down that right and left hand side, and here's the cross, and Balotelli has hit the post. Oh dear me, agony for Alex Ferguson. Monroe, bomb down the left hand side, got a beautiful crossing. Balotelli got there before Smithies, but hit the post. Into the last minute of normal time, and it's lights out now. Forest just desperate to keep their unbeaten record and just take a point from this. Lights out with a shot, and brilliantly put out in the air by Alex Smithies. And Cardiff look as if they're going to take all 3 points away from the City ground, and they'll be the first away side to do it if they hold on here. Worrell's header, and that's it. Forest have been beaten for the first time in the league this season. A 49th penalty from Volks was enough for Cardiff City. And Alex Ferguson's men, for the first time this season, have been beaten. Steve Morrison's side on a first away team to take 3 points from the City ground. So a poor day for Nottingham Forest, a disastrous day for them. And they lose ground in the promotion race. It's finished Nottingham Forest 0, Cardiff City 1 on a disappointing afternoon. Disappointing it was for first defeat of the season. It's a tough one to take. Ferguson no doubt giving the boys a well-deserved hairdryer treatment, because really we didn't really muster a shot on target. Even though Balotelli hit a post, really it wasn't much enough. It wasn't quite enough to get anything out of the game. And Cardiff, the Cardiff penalty, looked a nailed on one to me, and we have to accept that defeat. Cardiff were the better side. Plus top, they were superb and deserved their points. So that leaves us now 5 points now behind the top two, who are now level on 29 points each. And it's Barnsley, Peterborough and Coventry, the bottom three at the moment. So the onus now is on the next game against West Bromwich Albion, second against third. It's going to be a tough one. Cardiff incidentally go into the playoff spots with that victory at the City ground, so it's It's very much all to play for with this last game coming up now of the episode, because what this now does as well. Let's look at the goal rankings. Balotelli's the second top scorer. John Fleck is out there with 8 goals. Balotelli on 7. Max Help's got 4 so far to his name. So in that top half, top group there of scorers, only 2 of us, only 2 Nottingham Forest players in that goal scoring thing. But we didn't give you the other scores because I forgot to put all the other scores on. So I do apologise if we didn't put those scores up or read the scores out. So I just decided to talk about the first defeat. So well done to Steve Morrison into Cardiff, because that was a good result for them, and it gets them, you know, gets them into the playoffs. So respect to Cardiff, they deserve the 3 points. So obviously Ferguson has given his men the well-deserved hairdryer treatment. So for the first time in the league this season, the hairdryer treatment's been out. Now, could we respond in another big game against West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns? We needed it after what happened in the last game before. Let's see if we could bounce back in the Grandman. Well, here we are at the Hawthorns. Terrific atmosphere here for this West against East Midlands game. An Old Midlands affair that really has a lot riding on it. Nottingham Forest smiling over a massive defeat against Cardiff City, where they were second best in the game. Actually, I have no doubts about that. Taking a West Brom side who are second in the table and about 5 points above their visitors today. Terrific atmosphere as it always is at the Hawthorns. Full house, not a spare seat in the place. And let's have a look then at today's lineup, starting with West Bromwich Albion under the managership of Ismail. Callum Robertson gets the nod up front. It's a Christmas tree formation. Watch out for Furlong with the long throws, and experience in the midfield with Snodgrass, and at centre back with Branislav Ivanovic. As for Nottingham Forest, well, Sir Alex Ferguson picks the same 11 again. Still those same 6 players walking disciplinary tightropes. But really, this has to be a better display really from Forest than what it was last week. Then they were a poor second best against the Cardiff side who went there with a game plan and executed it perfectly. So West Brom get us away then in this second versus third encounter. If Forest were to win it, things would tighten up at the top of the table, certainly between second and third. It has tightened up as far as the playoff spots is concerned. Here's Adam Reach now. Clark. Livermore. That looked a good tackle there. The referee straight away in there to book a player, and it's Gomez who's booked, and I have to say that's a harsh decision. Look, he gets the ball. Well, that is in the category of debatable. Snodgrass with the free kicker. We know how good he is from these set plays. Robert Snodgrass from Albion. Held brilliantly by Bryce Samba. And he gets Figueiredo away. Well, good early test there for the Forest keeper, who was in sharp form even in defeat against Cardiff. Here's Drager. And there's 2 in the middle. There's a third one in there. Gomez on the turn! And Gomez gives Forest the perfect start. 6.5 minutes gone. Alex Ferguson is absolutely cock-a-hoop. The fist is raised. And Nottingham Forest, having soaked up early Albion pressure, are in front. Good cross this from Drager. Gomez taking it on the chest. He wasn't offside, and then hits it full on the face on the volley with the left foot. A peaky blinder sort of goal if ever I saw one. And it's 1-0. And it's a mistake by Ajayi, and Welbeck's in. Ajayi recovers, but not very well. Welbeck, goalkeeper half stops it, and Balotelli makes it 2. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Nottingham Forest. Dorrance with the first one, and now after this mistake from Jay, Jay put Welbeck through. He recovered his own mistake initially, then it hit Welbeck's legs. The keeper came out, didn't cover himself in glory, and it fell so vitally for Balotelli. This is Keystone Cops defending, this is. And Balotelli said thank you and good night. It's West Brom 0, Nottingham Forest 2, and who would have afforded a start like this? Here's Arton out for Forest. That's a good run and a good shot. Laxalt on the chase to knock in on the follow-up, but it's over the top of the bar. Still remains 2-0 to Forest. Arto had the first effort, and then Laxalt hits it over. Snodgrass. Still Robert Snodgrass. Cross deflected, it falls below. Here's Mario Balotelli. Welbeck up ahead. This is Danny Welbeck. Just touch let him down a little bit and allowed the experienced Branislav Banovic to get back there and stop him from going any further. Snodgrass. Mallet. Snodgrass once again. Decent looking cross and reach. Knocks it over the top. It was a good move that. Sadly we haven't got a replay to show you, but it's a good effort, and in the end Reach just knocking it over. And here's Drager for Forest. The ball to Laxalt. Now then, what can the Uruguayan produce here? He runs straight into a J there where he could have laid the ball off. There was a couple of other options there for Laxalt to lay the ball off. And Snodgrass once again. A foul there by Lowe. Looked a tight decision. Looked a very dubious decision as well. But probably not. He did get the ban. Free kick to Albion. Last 4 minutes of the first half. Snodgrass in towards Livermore, and the defender got there, and it almost was an own goal, and it's hooked out of play. West Brom could have easily got back in that game through a calamity almost from Forest. Here's Livermore. Ball play through, that's got to be offside against Callum Robinson, and it is. No doubt at all about that. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Here's Robson Kanu for Albion. Alex Mallet. That's a foul, is it? No. Forest get away with one. Maybe it's written in the stars that Ferguson's team are going to bounce back. Let's see. Malumbi playing it forward. Robson Kanu. Brilliant save by Bryce Samba. That is a terrific piece of goalkeeping. Well, Adrian is coming to Forest in the January window, and he's going to have a job on to keep this fellow, to knock this fellow out the side. That's a brilliant save. Robson Kanu picking it up again, the Welshman, and doing well. Forest have got numbers back, and Ferguson's made sure that they've brought enough numbers back. Worrell now for Forest. Ajayi intercepts for Albion. Malumbi, they're having a go here, Albion. Testing the Forest defence. Robson Kanu again. Terrific save once again. It was a carbon copy of the earlier chance 3 minutes ago. There's Robson Kanu, and there's Bryce Samba yet again. John Lally replaces Danny Welbeck, whose afternoon is done. 50-50 on possession. Albion's corner, it comes to Clark. Malumbi shoots. Deflects in the air, bit of an up and under. Gary Owen, if you like. Robson Kanu again, and Samba again. Oh, it's becoming the Robson Kanu Samba battle in this second half. Well, that's 3 shots at goal that Al Robson Kanu has had at Bryce Samba. On each occasion, the Forest goalkeeper has saved all 3 of them. Remarkable from this Nottingham Forest goalkeeper. Snodgrass with the corner. Short to Clark. Snodgrass again. Cross deflects in the air. Header one, and again Samba. Robson Kanu hits the post. Robson Kanu hits it wide. That's the miss of the season from West Bromwich Albion. There's the ball in. Terrific save this from Bryce Samba. Robson Carney then contrives to hit the post and then puts the shot wide. In the, not one but two remarkable misses. Unbelievable. Robson Carney, well, he's turned nicely. It's our Robson Carney, and he scored. 8 minutes plus stoppage time to play. And West Brom are back in this game. And Bryce Samba, who's been absolutely world class today, well, he didn't have a chance of keeping that one out. West Brom 1, Nottingham Forest 2. And now we've got a match with a vengeance. How Robson Carney, the Welsh international, with the goal. Let's see it again on the replay. Forest gave Albion too much space through the centre of the field, and Robson Carney got his shot off, and Bryce Samba has been in excellent form this afternoon, and little or no chance of saving this one. And look at that, he's got the freedom to play that ball through, and what about that for a turn? Just gets his shot off, and the goalkeeper no chance at all, and it's 2-1. Free kick then to Albion, in towards Robson Carney. Forest are on there, Tendox again, and Samba keeps the scoreline ahead, keeps the scoreline at 2-1. Well, hooker by crook. Bryce Samba is having a second half absolutely to remember, as Joe Carvalho is about to enter the fray for Gabriel Perez. Well, it's going to be an interesting finish to this second half, there's no doubt about that. Snodgrass with the corner now. Still 2-1 to Nottingham Forest, but it's a precarious lead at the moment. Here comes the corner in there, and another header one, and Bryce Samba then with the save. A couple of Albion players in there. Dow was definitely one of them, a former Nottingham Forest charge. Here's Gomez. Two up ahead of him, one is Joe Lolly, the other is Balotelli, Mario Balotelli, but he's offside. And it was a good decision from the linesman. So Gardner Hickman comes on for Furlong, as Ismail, the West Bromwich Albion manager, rings the changes here at the Hawthorns. Still 2-1, Ferguson's made a couple of substitutions. Here's Dow. Robson Carney again. Is he going to get another one? Robson Carney, he slipped on his shot. And it was an easy one for Samba. 5 added minutes at the end of what's been a thrilling finale. And still more twists and turns surely to come in that time. 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. Drager with a free kick. Here's Joe Lolly. And Lolly's got two in the middle, one is Balotelli, but Lolly hits it too close to the goalkeeper David Button, who kicks away. Finds Snodgrass. Mowat. We've played the 5 minutes, this will be the last opportunity now for West Bromwich Albion. Is that a foul? Yes it is. And they take it quickly. Robson Carney is in there, and Bromwich getting away, and that's it! What a finish to the game. Albion really made it a grandstand finish in every sense of the word. With 8 minutes to go, but he'd had a private battle with Bryce Samba. Well, Forest had gone 2 up in 8 minutes thanks to goals by Gomez and Balotelli. But Albion was so near and could have easily snatched a point, maybe all three themselves. But it's Forest who bounced back from defeat last week at Cardiff with another crucial 3 points. It's finished West Bromwich Albion 1, Nottingham Forest 2. What a result that was for us. We needed that after Cardiff. It was a terrific result. But my word, didn't West Brom make it tough? And now Robson Carney in particular. Terrific result. Nevertheless, although we were on the rack for most of that second half. Nevertheless, we got the 3 points. It also finished Cardiff City 0, Swansea 3 in that big Welsh clash. Bristol City 1, Coventry City 1. Stoke 0, Fulham 4. Sheffield United stay top with a 1-0 win over Millwall. Bournemouth are still in the playoff picture with a 3-1 win over Hull. This is on match day 12. Hopefully we'll get the other scores in just a second. There we are. Blackburn and Middlesbrough finished goalless. No games there then. Derby 0, Queen's Park Rangers 1, Birmingham City 2, Huddersfield 0. Peterborough winning again against bottom of the table Barnsley 1-0. They're coming into good form now. Grant McCann's side. Blackpool 1, Luton 4, and Reading 1, Preston North End 0. Wow. Some real turn up for the book scores there. Let's look at the standings. We are now 2 points behind West Bromwich Albion. We're still 5 further back from Sheffield United, who are now the only team left unbeaten. Coventry are propping up the rest, but Peterborough out to the bottom 3 as things stand. And we're right on Blackpool's tail. So everything's still to play for in the Championship. We've gained 27 points from the first 12 games. It's been a mammoth achievement so far for us at the moment, and we now have sort of some really tricky games to come as regards that. And that's the end of this episode. Next episode, you'll see, episode 6, you'll see Nottingham Forest against Derby County. That is for the Brian Clough Trophy, because they're both East Midlands rivals. And of course, they were both managed by the great Brian Clough. And then we go to Birmingham. We go back to the second city, to St Andrews, for the 14th game of the season. And then we finish our next episode with another terrific game against Peterborough United, who are in fantastic form at the moment. So all to play for. Don't forget to leave a like. Stay subscribed to the JB Sports channel. And we'll see you for the next episode, I hope very soon. But from this episode of the Forest Career Mode, from me, JB, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.